Y'all, boy, this your boy Marlo, and today we gonna be talking about why you should never let butter baby mamas, court dates, or your childhood friends getting killed. Why you should never let any one of those things get to you. Now, before we get this discussion started, I know there's a lot of street soldiers out there with a baby mama also going to court and probably just lost a friend to the streets. You see what I'm saying? But Marlo here, I here to tell y'all, boy, some ways you can cope with it without losing your senses, because I know it could be a lot on one person. You just one man. You see what I'm saying? You just one man, and I here to tell you that you ain't gotta stress. You see what I'm saying? But let's get this discussion started. All right, now the first point I want to get through to you guys is the better baby mamas, not the black women in the community, because the black women are not complaining. It's the black better baby mamas. All right, now only talking to the street soldiers out there. I ain't talking to the other categories of men out there. I'm talking to the street soldiers. All right, now y'all boy probably got like a baby mama out there, maybe two baby mamas out there, maybe three baby mamas out there, and they don't let y'all see y'all turn. You see what I'm saying? Now that could be for several reasons. You see what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, it's not because you're a bad person or the child is in danger or you might hurt the child. A lot of times, 9 times out of 10, it's because the baby mama want to make you mad. You see what I'm saying? The baby mama know you got dreams, and the baby mama know you got goals. So the only way they could really break you is by keeping your seed away from you. You see what I'm saying? And it's gonna come times where you gonna flash out, blink everybody, blink yourself probably. You see what I'm saying? But you can't flash. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna become a time where your baby mama coming after you, your friends and your family coming after you, the ops just clap at you. You see what I'm saying? You just been in about 10 shootouts last week. You see what I'm saying? The police just tell you they own to you and they trying to put the case on you. What else? You just got all these going on. You see what I'm saying? And it feels like ain't no way out. But I Marlo. You see what I'm saying? If you from my city, or you know about me, or you heard about me, you know I made it past that stage right there. That's just a little stage. You see what I'm saying? Because black men, we get hold to so much things. You see what I'm saying? Like, we can make one mistake when we a deadbeat. You see what I'm saying? We make one mistake, we a deadbeat. But you have baby mamas out here, bitter black baby mamas out here doing deadbeat things. You see what I'm saying? And it's men out here not doing deadbeat things. They just can't see their kids. You see what I'm saying? But you have women out here smoking in front of the kids, bringing 20 different men around the kids. You see what I'm saying? Partying in front of the kids, twerking in front of the kids. You don't see men doing that with their turn. You see what I'm saying? So when you thinking to yourself like, damn, I can't see my kids, and it might be sometimes like, damn, am I a bad person? Is it me? But yeah, it ain't you. It's dumb, bro. I'm telling you, yeah, it ain't you. It's dumb. You doing what you gotta do. Yeah, you on the right path. Matter of fact, the only reason you ain't shot those 20 people is because you got turned. You see what I'm saying? You could have smoked about 30 niggas, but you been like, no, I got turned. I ain't doing that. See, deadbeats don't think like that. You see what I'm saying? Deadbeats don't even try to change their life. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes to the baby mama situation, sometimes you just gotta let them talk. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta let them talk on Facebook, because that's probably the only people they got to talk to. You see what I'm saying? That's how they vent. You see what I'm saying? They might say you a cokehead, they might call you crackhead, they might call you a bum. Yeah, you might be all those things. You see what I'm saying? But long as you working towards something better, I ain't care if it's 1% better. Long as you getting better. You see what I'm saying? But I'ma wrap this point up and I'ma move on to why you should never let the court dates stress you out. You see what I'm saying? Now, the reasons why you shouldn't let court dates get to you, because if you a street soldier and you a street hustler, you know you done put in that work You see what I'm saying? You done made the money. You done did the drill. You done did whatever you had to do to make money. And when you in the streets, you supposed to be making more money than your average person. So basically what I'm saying is, if you done lived a lavish life, or you done been getting money to the point where it's more than average, you shouldn't have a problem with going to go lay down. You see what I'm saying? You shouldn't have a problem, because that what comes with the streets. You see what I'm saying? When you sign up for the street life, on that paper it say yeah. On that paper it say yeah. You, at any given time, somebody can shoot me in my face. At any given time, I can go do some time in jail, whether it's 1 year or whether it's 100 years. You see what I'm saying? That's what you sign up for. So you should never stress about a court date, because if you a street hustler, or however you been getting money, you enjoyed that money. You see what I'm saying? When you in the streets, you gotta tell yourself, all right, this ain't about to last. Either I'm gonna get killed, or it's gonna become a time where I'm gonna have to go lay down. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go lay down. I'm gonna have to be eating good noodles every day. You see what I'm saying? Making cakes. Yeah, it's gonna become a time where you're going to have to lay down. No. Now you don't gotta lay down now if you be ratting. Now you a snitch now. You snitches still go to jail too now. But if you a master, oh man, you good. But I just say that to say this, man. You ain't gotta stress no court date. You ain't gotta do no extra crazy shit because you got a court date coming up. You see what I'm saying? It's all gonna be good, because you ain't the first person going to prison. You ain't the last person going to prison. You see what I'm saying? Long as you keep it real, and before you go, you got your nice support system like that, you will be all right. You see what I'm saying? 15, 20 years, whatever you did to deserve that time, you're going to have to go lay that down. You see what I'm saying? Now, the last thing you shouldn't. Now, when your homeboys die in the streets, I can't really tell nobody how to feel about that. Now, I can't tell nobody how to feel about that. But the way I cope with it is, like, the only way I cope with childhood friends getting killed is, in my head, I know one day I gotta go. You see what I'm saying? So I don't really let the death part hurt me. You see what I'm saying? I don't really let the death scare me or shake me up or make me hurt. The part that I do hurt is missing them. You see what I'm saying? Like, damn, I never see them boy again. I never touch them boy again. I never talk to them boy again. We'll never bow. We'll never vent again. That's the part that hurts me. But the actual death, I can't really be hurt, because that's natural. But the hurt comes from missing that person. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I cope with death. I be like, damn, I missed them boys. So I try to, like, put myself back in them places sometimes. You see what I'm saying? When I riding down the street, when I riding by myself, or I chilling in the backyard smoking a you see what I'm saying? So I try to get that all off my mind. But I'm going to end this discussion right, y'all, man. That's your boy Marlo. I out.